Okay then. Let's go. Wait.
We end this quickly.
Right there. Let's push through. I see the enemy.
Now! We must strike!
Now get ready.
Now accept your fate! Rancor! Apologies! Would you finish it?
Wind!
Even I can do this. Crumble!
Run if you want! Gotcha! The engine's sight! Nice!
Keep it up!
I'll use what I must. Some darker arts.
Only two
Magic
enemies
Seeker!
left. Stay sharp!
Flare! A tough one!
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. Is this? Yufa, come on, focus.
What?
Yufa, they've slowed
I
you
call
down.
upon royal power within! Show me true power! That's one! Good one, Stroll.
Let us clean up this mess. Now accept your fate.
Stroll,
The
your
freedom.
speed's
Next
down.
one's yours.
Bruna! I must do something.
My thanks!
Only one
I shall
left.
fight right
Finish
there!
them off and we're clear. Looks like that's all of them. Great job,
Not
everybody.
bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
I think that's all of them.
Nice.
We're so lucky.
Hey,
Okay, so...
there they are. All right. How's that?
Quick, let's finish!
Let's give them a fight.
This is our chance!
I'll use what I must. Rancor!
Let's win.
You hit their weakness! I can do this! That's your opening, Captain! Crumble!
I shall vanquish evil. No, withdrawing. No holding back. This better hit.
Hit your weak point! Keep it up, Stroll!
Some dark time to end this!
Let's go.
Take my fullest power! That one looked like it hurt. Nice going, Yufa! Only one left! Finish them off and we're clear!
Snipe. Perhaps I won't miss.
Hit your weak point! Keep it up, Stroll!
You assassin! Magra gather!
Come forth, royal soul.
Hit their weakness! Everyone is your opening, Captain!
Snipe. No, I have you.
Assassin! Rancor! Mandible bearing!
Trivial. Captain's hurt bad.
Can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
I'm counting on it.
Captain's already got legs.
That helps.
Do something.
Quite a boon!
My thanks. I won't miss.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
I'm capable too. I am most certainly stronger than I was.
I think we're in the clear.
I see the enemy. Push through!
I knew it.
Let's maintain this momentum.
Now get in there! Finish him off!
Witness our strength! This all power of kings!
I'm all prepared. Maybe there's Magic Seeker! Flare! You still up?
I pray you're ready. The enemy still stands.
Snipe. No, withdrawing. Are you prepared? The end's in sight.
Roll always comes
Promising.
through.
Oh, please.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Assassin! Erupt! Time to end this to ever greater heights!
Vitus power! Light! Didn't work?
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
I shall do my best. I can do this. Healing
knew you'd help.
power.
Quite a boon!
My thanks.
Stroll, your speed's down.
Snipe.
Three enemies
Assassin.
left. We can do this.
Madla gather! Apologies! Would you finish it?
Flare! Let's finish this!
Everyone is counting on me.
You missed. Yuba, come on, focus. Only two enemies left. Stay sharp.
Burn to ash.
You think you now accept your fate?
I won't hold back! Win! Last one!
One for the captain.
My
Here we
life
go.
is in your
It's
hands.
coming.
Thanks!
My thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Classmates, they've dropped your defenses.
Gotcha.
Assassin! Rancor!
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
I feel new power surging within me. I don't see any more. I think we're safe.
Be careful.
Ah! We'll hold our ground!
Heisman's anxiety is mounting. If he gets hit, he'll be in big trouble. So
The
much
free to
for
come
that.
forth! Royal soul!
You hit their weakness.
I shall go
That's your
souls of
opening,
kings.
Captain.
Give me strength. How about
That one looked like it hurt.
Ah!
Nice going, Yuba.
Perhaps moving to the rear, I call upon royal power
You're
within.
weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Is this truly my limit? I will survive!
Vitus power! Scout!
Yuba,
even
they
in
slowed you
hand-to-hand, I
down.
can do this.
Are you prepared?
Hit your weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Assassin! Some darker art, formidable indeed.
I won't hold back! Win!
Get healed up. Yuba, they
Here I
strike
go.
you down.
I must
That
do
helps.
something.
Quite a boon.
I owe you. Sniper.
Keep it up, Stroll.
You think yourself equal to a huge... Face me!
Critical hit. Heisman's
Magic
a real
Seeker.
ace. Captain,
I should
they
go
slowed
souls
you
of
down.
kings. Give me
Thanks.
strength.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Run them through!
Rancor, mandible bearing.
Vitus power!
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Satisfactory.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
We've been spotted. We must be vigilant.
What an incredible find!
Look at the quality.
Brace yourselves!
How could this happen?
Heisman while he's anxious.
Too slow.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman. Heisman, they've dropped your defenses.
Some darker arts.
Magic Seeker! Light!
For victory!
Let's do this!
Please! So cold.
Stroll's
I shall vanquish evil!
His attacks will do much less
Burn!
damage.
Not done yet.
Heisman,
Oh,
they
power
dropped
of
your
kings.
defenses. Only two
Magic
enemies
Seeker.
left. Stay sharp.
Scour!
Stroll, your speed's down.
I must
That
do
helps.
something.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman. Stroll's
I call upon royal power within!
much less
Tougher than I thought.
I'll use what I
Your
must.
speed's down.
Time to end this.
The freedom of a...
took
Come
one down.
forth, Royal Soul!
Great.
Is there no end to them?
Oh, power of kings.
The enemy continues to
Brace
appear.
yourselves.
Now accept your fate. Rancor.
Whew, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
Just so cold. Can anyone help?
We've got this.
Right there.
Such an elegant fighter.
There they are.
Impressive. Your training has paid off. We've put some distance between us. Perhaps we're safe.
Right there. Forward!
Your death will be swift.
Now get ready.
Some darker arts.
I won't hold back! Let's set it up! Not this.
Yes.
Fine work,
Everyone is
Captain.
counting.
Hang in there.
Thanks.
Quite a boon.
My thanks. I call upon royal power within!
I'll use what I must.
His attacks will do much less damage. 3 enemies
Magic
left.
Seeker!
Weak
Win!
point.
There's 2 left!
Only 2
Given my
enemies
strength,
left.
I
Finish
pray
him.
already.
Stepping back! Unchained magic! Not done yet!
Yikes! Here comes the counter.
A blunder.
Roll
Assassin!
His attacks will do much less damage.
Formidable indeed.
Yuba, they
okay.
slowed you down.
We can do this. I won't hold back! Scout! Stay sharp!
Got him.
It's not over
Nice
yet!
going,
Take my
Captain.
fullest power. Healing
He knew you'd
power.
help.
Much thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Only 1 left.
Gotcha!
Finish them off and we're clear. Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep
Not
moving.
bad. If I say
Right.
so myself, I could get used to this. Frostbite is no joke.
We found something.
Oh. Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
I think I'm thawing out. That's much better.
Damn! They're onto us!
Exemplary.
Looks like we're out of their sights.
Scattered them, I think. No threats I can see.
I see the enemy.
Impressive. Your trading has paid off.
What?
They've noticed us.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
We found
I
something.
love it. No problem. Looks like they gave up. What a relief.
We're spotted.
Watch out!
What now?
I think we'll be okay if we made it this far. Probably. Just a sec.
Well...
Huh.
Let's hurry and defeat it!
Now accept your fate!
A critical hit.
The freak. Let's
He's
go.
a real ace.
Win!
You hit their weakness.
Every goose
That's your
serves a
opening,
king's.
Captain.
Give me strength. The situation. I shall persevere.
Snipe. What am stepping back? No holding back! This better hit!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Assassin!
Magic Seeker! Scour!
I shall do. Now is the time to defend.
I call upon royal power within! I'll hold my ground!
Dodge. Nice one, Captain.
Assassin!
Magic Seeker! Win!
You hit their weakness.
Even my
That's
take
your
my
opening,
first
Captain.
power. This may be. I shall take a defensive stance.
Are you prepared?
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Assassin!
Scour!
I shall persevere.
I refuse to die
He's about to
yet!
collapse. Someone heal him fast. Tyson
It's a
knocked
shame.
out. Someone help him
No
get back in
holding
the
back!
fight.
No, not this. This should work.
I shall repay this favor tenfold. Oh, power of kings!
Let's stay calm.
I won't hold back!
You hit their weakness.
I pray you're
That's
ready.
your opening,
I
Captain.
knew you'd help.
My thanks.
I owe you.
Still fight.
You're all hurt bad.
Snipe.
Anyone get on healing duty.
Run them through!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Assassin!
Come forth, Royal Soul!
You hit their weakness.
I cannot
That's your
fall
opening,
yet.
Captain.
That helped.
Much thanks.
Helpful as ever. I shall fight. Are you prepared? This better hit! Let's wrap this up! Not bad!
You
if I
think
say so
yourself
myself.
equal to a Yuji? Face me! Apologies. Would you finish it?
Magic Seeker! How about this?
Stroll's forgotten everything.
Oh, souls
Can't
of
use his
kings,
skills.
give me strength.
That one looked like it hurt. Nice going, you.
I have you.
Hit your weak point. Keep it up.
Assassin! Magra gather. Commendable bearing.
Let's go! Win!
You hit their weakness.
Even in hand-to-hand
That's your
combat,
opening,
I
Captain.
must these go right ahead.
What? I won't miss!
Not bad at all.
Even I had more to learn.
I've acquired a new ability.
All right.
What do you think?
In that case.
Ah!
Hey! Okay then. Right?
Speaking of,
Oh, goodness.
quite.
Feeling worn out?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Here. So?
Isn't that...
All right then. Where to?
Let's go!
This heat is insufferable. Proper race.
We did it. All right.
Yes!
Thanks, man.
All right then. Where to? Let's head there right away.
Lovely. Mister! Oh, yay!
Eat up, you two. Smells good, doesn't it? Hope you like it. This dish has some complexity to it.
There's more than enough for everyone. I was thinking maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people. Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
I'd like to help too. What can I do?
Thank you. Can you serve the food?
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm? What if they make a habit of skulking around here? Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened. And I realized that it isn't right. It's not... So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you? Is it true that you ran your own business?
Yes, Mom. At one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender. I'd like to work my way up again. Or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts. I'll consider it.
Oh, he's here. You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
We're friends. But you're normal, and I'm...
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter. It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or, actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with. I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's... Apis. I couldn't even remember my own name.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed?
I'm not sure, but... it does feel a little different, yeah.
Do you want to come eat with us? Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
You'll always have my support.
You'll help us serve food again, right, mister? Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
It sounds like you're making plenty of friends.
Yep, it's a lot of fun. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember? When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, just do your best. I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Is that because you have a home now?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here. So I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabian to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabian. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here with Miss Fabian, so... Can't die, okay? So please come back.
I promise you I'll come back, Maria.
Remember, it's a promise.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I want to be with Mr. forever. If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day. I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him. And then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
Okay, coming. Let's go.
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
That's nothing, just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just a twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
Are you sure? Because I remember, once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Just a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him? Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Huh. Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh? But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if, now, what if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem. I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
And then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking? Why is she here?
I called for her, and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognize the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
Ugh.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you? Not just that, you've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you are committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis. As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, The King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm. And they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh... Was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over. I won't try to stop you, but... be careful down the road, all right?
Yes. Understood.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it, you haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
Oh, belt up, would you? Been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them, though. Often got his head berries in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it. In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh? Sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, then. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything,
I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del. You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan. We could invite Lady Juna over. Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. The dream is just a dream.
time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Yes, of course.
expect them to throw such a party before our departure. A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the Dragon God's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
I say, these locals are barely well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know? Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Del's all better, and we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all had a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies. Makes me think, maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? It makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor, anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabury ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Now, time for some fun! Bring out the treats!
And those are?
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, 'tis delicious. Beyond delicious.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
Sounds. I feel quite...
Right?
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing.
But he's crying.
What is this fruit?
You see, in old long times ago people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Ha! Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. You don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone? Have you decided on someone?
Oh. I beg your pardon.
Hold on.
In truth, that was a great help. Indeed. It's all right.
Right.
I'm quite grateful.
Honestly.
Truly. Oh, you. I'm indebted to you now. Actually,
Tell, you hear all that? What that crier was talking about?
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing, but maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on. Del, what do we believe in, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Oh, don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know why? I really like Lady Juna's songs. And I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You've got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
So?
Well,
I beg your pardon, but...
Yes.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Hold on.
Okay then.
Grand, isn't it?
Okay?
I beg your pardon.
Now then.
Hey!
What have we got here?
What do you think?
That's fine.
How nice.
Yeah.
Indeed.
How nice.
Let's go see.
What now?
I shall see to it that everyone is protected.
That's the way.
What's it now?
What do you want to do?
Well, isn't that something?
Hey, mister!
What'll it be?
Hey, mister!
All right, then.
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
All right, then.
That's the way.
Welcome.
Oi there!
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Alderberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Alderberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this. What? He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Alderberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted? Anchors away, what?
Aye, aye, me hearties! What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of sailors? Mr. Buckland was very specific.
I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back, with some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
This is Alderberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land. Ah.
Oh. Ha-ha! Tally-ho, then!
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the Inland Sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed.
Seriously.
All right, then.
good.
What's this? Right. Got it.
Hey! Whoa!
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp, just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Indeed. All right, then.
Let's go!
Hello. Well. Oh. Hey. Oh! By God, I've got it! Thank you. Well... That's... You're right.
It'll be fine.
Yes!
Oh, come on.
Thanks. I'll do it. the blessings of youth. The truth is,
This one's important.
now then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
I guess. So?
Hey.
That... You did it! Whoa.
What now?
It seems I've grown! I've acquired a new ability.
All right then.
Actually... I'm very happy. May I?
All right. All right.
Farewell.
Come look at this!
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
Whoa.
On guard!
What?
Speaking of... Listen!
Yes. All right.
As for me...
Bombs away!
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
Hey.
All right then.
Let's go.
Pardon me, but... Whew. I do believe...
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
Got it?
All right, then.
Got a sec?
It's coming up.
All right, then.
All good.
All right. Right. All right, then.
Well met. All right.
All right.
Nura speaking.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Just look at it!
Hey!
Yeah.
All right.
Hey!
Lad.
Hey!
Well then.
That's my fault.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
The seat of sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphrasia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me?
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your will. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the land's passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa? Are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. But now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Let's just stay in the Gauntlet Runner.
As a last resort, maybe, but it might do us some good to see the city itself. Do a bit of scouting for our plans. Let's call the runner our fallback plan.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Speaking of... Certainly.
Well met, eh? Hey!
This is the best.
Oi! What in the blazes? Stop!
cripes.
Yes, hello.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Oh there.
Wonderful, isn't it?
Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Say there.
Right.
You!
What's his
How
it?
did I wind up here? Now, how did I wind up here? Oh, cripes.
This place.
Damn.
All right then.
Hey!
Get yourself a good deal here.
Now then. 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 What now?
Well, well.
How absurd! That damned Luis! Hold tight the crown now. You there!
Hang on, what if... Oh.
Thou. 'Tis in thy hands now.
Yep.
Hold tight the crown now. What's up?
Come take a gander.
Hold tight the crown now. You're not serious.
Oh my!
What do you want to do?
My sincerest thanks.
Do you need something?
All right, then.
How grand.
Hello there.
How grand.
Oi! Oi!
How grand. How grand.
Hello there.
Yeah, amazing.
Well then, if you say you'll help.
Oi! Amazing. Ridiculous. Oh! Now what am I to do? Oi! You little...
Huh? Oh.
Oi!
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a eugif.
Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mastari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Etria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mastari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Maybe if we use magic to attack him?
No, it's gotta be the lance, or the attack won't land.
But it's true that we'd be better served by an attack at long range.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juno, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, Are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis will be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
All right. I'll do it.
Thanks. We owe you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
Don't worry about it.
At last.
Good night.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island?
Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del, you remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Or something like that, anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but... What was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry, whether Forden's or our fallen kings. It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The Saints' Day festivities in Alterbury will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God! And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go-around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail, thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks. But the news on everyone's lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden, too, may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic in history. Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell. So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This'll be no minor bout, that's for certain.
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time. First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing.
Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants.
Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
Right.
It'll be okay.
Oi!
What now?